Hello again everyone and welcome back to Skyblock News. I'm your host Derailious and today we're going to be going over the connection issues that Hypixel is currently facing and how they have greatly escalated over the past 2 weeks. Before we begin though, I just want to say, we are on our way to 75k, so if you could leave a like and subscribe down below, that really would mean a lot. Without any further ado though, let's launch right into this. Starting off with the obvious here, Hypixel has never been particularly known for having the best overall servers in terms of latency, and latency is really what the problem is right now. The admins have put out a post basically stating that they're investigating an issue with their upstream provider, and that there is going to be heavy latency for the time being for a lot of players. I think this kind of undersells what exactly is going on. The server is effectively unplayable for around 90 to 95% of players. I imagine I have it better than most people living relatively close to where the servers are located, and even I'm having pretty significant issues doing practically anything in the game. Now this has caused the player count to basically fall off the face of the earth, and that totally makes sense given the circumstances, but we don't really know when exactly things will be online for the vast majority of people, or if things will be better than they have been over the past few weeks. Because frankly, these servers have not been great for at least a couple weeks, and honestly, probably a lot longer than that. Things have just gotten worse recently, and it seems like it's finally gotten bad enough for Hypixel to take notice. This situation, while obviously bad, is already made worse by the fact that there's going to be a major downtime tomorrow for the release of an update. Now, I don't know about you, but I would like to be able to log in and enjoy my time with the update whenever it releases. So I really do hope that Hypixel is able to resolve this issue by then. But I do believe something needs to happen in the near future, maybe a talk to the rest of the community, maybe a discussion with the upstream provider as a whole, and an understanding needs to be reached in order to see where we're at and where we're going to go in terms of server connectivity. This has been an issue for so many players for so long now that I really do believe more needs to be done, at least with regard to community interaction, letting us know how these things work. Because honestly, this damages trust in the community by a large margin. If people aren't able to log in, they're not going to be able to play the game. And if they're not able to play the game, they're going to be doing other things, getting less motivated to play in the future, and generally it just makes the server look bad, considering it is the largest in the Minecraft space as a whole. Being completely real here, I'm one of the players who's affected the least by this, and even I'm noticing some effects. As you can see right now, the mining ability is not really working to its fullest extent. I imagine that we'll have an immediate solution up by maybe the next day or so, and from there I don't really know where Hypixel is going to go. I don't think it'll be significantly better, by the way, than solutions that we've seen in the past, which is to say, they won't be major solutions at all for people not living in North America, which is not great. Hopefully, long term, we get a better outlook. Maybe the server moves to 1.20 and we're able to use transfer packets to actually make the server a little bit better in that regard, but we'll just have to wait and see on that. Wrapping up here, this is just a rough situation all around, and I don't really have words to describe how sad it is that stuff like this just keeps on happening. I know obviously it's not entirely Hypixel's fault, but they are responsible for the maintenance and upkeep of the server, and you would expect after many years, they would be more adept at dealing with things like this, especially looking at the long-term difficulties of people in other countries attempting to join the server. At the end of the day though, my name's Derailious, thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and look to the future fellas, I'll see you then.